Pinpoint weather and traffic together. And Michelle, if you're going to enjoy the outdoors, yesterday was the day to do it, right? Or earlier this week.
Unless you're a duck, and then you'll still like today. Hey, you know, our dry streak of weather is coming to an end. The mild air continues for the daytime today, but you got to dodge the rain. And we are tracking it on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. And even though, you know, the radar is fairly quiet over Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts right now, there is some very fine mist and drizzle that's falling already out of our low cloud cover. And that's just going to pick up in intensity and coverage as the day goes on. And in fact, you can see it's not too far offshore at the moment where we see our steadier and heavier rain. It's south of Block Island right now, and that's going to be streaming northward and passing through our area over the course of the day today. And it looks like the rain's going to continue into much of the night as well. When we end up, we could see as much as 1 to 2 inches of rain in spots. At the moment, we've been keeping an eye on visibilities, especially after yesterday's foggy start. Certainly better than yesterday. Newport and Westerly, 6 to 8 miles visibility, 3 miles in Providence, but only a half a mile right now in Smithfield and only a quarter mile in Worcester. So there are some patches of fog this morning, and that may continue into the afternoon. Temperatures very mild, especially, I mean, we're in November. We're at 60 in Westerly right now. That's warmer than the average high for this time of year. 55 in Westerly, or Smithfield rather, 54 in Providence, 53 in New Bedford, and 57 degrees in Newport. All right, what's going on weather-wise? Well, we've got two systems kind of linking up to give us this rainy day. We've got a cold front to our west. You can see there's not a lot of moisture with the front, so if that were, you know, just coming through on its own, we just probably forecast a few scattered showers. Problem for our area is this stuff that you see off to the south. This is moisture from Tropical Storm Sean, and while the storm itself doesn't come our way, that chunk of moisture enhances the rainfall as this front comes through, and the result for us is that rainy day. Behind the cold front, change in the air mass. Look at all the cool air moving across the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. That's going to be arriving for our area tomorrow on a brisk wind, and we're going to see big time changes in our temperatures for tomorrow afternoon. About 63 for this afternoon in Charlestown, 64 in Wickford. Periods of rain, heavy at times. Northern suburbs, the highs in the mid-60s. Burrillville, off and on rain and drizzle. It's very cloudy, but it's also very humid and mild. Temperatures in southeastern Mass, low to mid-60s. New Bedford and Taunton with periods of rain, patchy fog, and off and on drizzle. And that's going to make for a tough day on the bay. Visibility will be very poor with the rain, drizzle, and mist. Northeast winds at about 5 to 15 knots, waves around 1 to 2 feet. So here's the big changes. We go from 64 for today to a high of 51 on Friday. You factor in the winds, it's going to feel much cooler than that for any parades or ceremonies that are going on tomorrow. But it's going to be dry through the daytime. Saturday at about 55, a nice weekend on the way. Sunday's high 60 with sunshine and more mild weather early next week. It looks like we'll bring in another chance of rain in the middle of the week.